is what a lot of beginners do. They go straight into drawing the outlines. They start with the eyes, the nose, the mouth, trying to place each feature one by one, but without really understanding the big shapes underneath. Everything starts to float and actually fall apart. The proportions are way out, there's no accuracy, and there's just so much detail straight away. So instead of chasing lines, I'll start again, but this time I'll focus only on tones and also shape design, which can actually help improve your drawing skill, your proportions, and anything that you're drawing. It's a really valuable exercise. Let me show you what that looks like, which you can follow along at home if you want. I'm using the same photo which you saw in the intro. This time, instead of drawing outlines or features, I'm only drawing the shapes I see. Grab a reference photo, or use mine, which I do suggest. Squint your eyes and look for the shapes, not the features. You're not drawing a nose or a mouth. You're drawing abstract masses of light and shadow. I use Photoshop to boost the contrast, turn it into a black and white photo, and I applied the medium filter just to help me isolate the tones more clearly. So for this part of the exercise, you don't have to squint your eye. You just have to look at the photograph which I'm drawing from. This is a great way to train your eyes early on. I like to limit to just 3 or 4 tones max. Adding more can actually break the structure, and it actually forces me, and also you, if you're following along at home, to simplify and design the overall shape of the drawing. And see how the shadows connect, like the nose shadow blending into the cheek. You can merge them into one clean shape. That is the essence of good drawings. It's the shapes that you're creating. You don't need to get bogged down in the details. That's what gives the drawing strength and clarity. Drawing tones like this is really helpful for proportions and accuracy, and it's a really good exercise. Don't get bogged down in the details. You limit your tones, which actually helps a portrait feel more solid and believable. It also becomes all about the shape design. So my drawing isn't 100% accurate in terms of the proportions, but it's a strong depiction of the face because I focused on the shapes. And that's what you should aim for too. Focus on the negative shapes as well. The space around the head, the silhouette of the shadows. That trains your eye and helps your overall drawing skill. And take your time with the darks. Don't rush into making everything black straight away. Focus on a dark value, a light value, and one in between, the mid-tone. Just try and stick to a maximum of 3 or 4 tones. So when you're drawing in real life, squint your eyes to see those big shapes. It helps you judge edges. You might think that things look blurry, but it actually helps you see the shapes in front of you. Don't be afraid to exaggerate some of the shapes slightly if it helps the composition. This is training your eye as well as your observation. So there you go, a drawing exercise which focuses only on the tones and the shape. You can see it's a really good representation of the face without going into any of the details. This shift to drawing with shapes and tones instead of lines has honestly changed the way I draw portraits and also anything I draw in general, and it will help you too. It's improved my accuracy, my design sense, and just made the whole process way more enjoyable. You don't actually have to get bogged down in those details. And I really do recommend this video coming up.